Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. You'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Cameron Maben now. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Nip the corner. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Raisel Iglesias will come on now in a safe situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of 3.
Iglesias.
Martin Prado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And he takes strike 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 3. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one.
Please.
Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 64.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Scott Schebler, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rojas is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
A windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Eugenio Suarez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the ninth, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Liner toward right center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out yes. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did. He put a good swing on that ball.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Trying to hold the lead. Miguel Rojas at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him trying to get a punch out.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Brian Anderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Brian Anderson.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Lewis Bronson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Starlin Castro will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
He knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So this game will not. Brian Ellington will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 49.
Sierra is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 90.
At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Two and 2 now.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bronson is after it. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Jose Peraza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Number 33 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drilled on the ground to short. Rojas has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Number 46 will come in and pitch now.
Number 46.
Cameron Maben stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Cameron.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's where trying to do too much come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes the throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
In now, Justin Bohr. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Boy, what a time for a mistake like that. That moves up the runner to third base now. And that means that if the manager's on his game, he's got to play his infield in, because they cannot allow that runner to score from third base.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Riding in once again, Martin Prado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is in the air to left. The ball is there. Let's see if they try it. But he will just bluff the go. Not willing to risk it, and this game will continue at least 1 more batter.
I think holding him in third was probably the right decision. I think it would have been pretty tough to justify having the winning run get thrown out on a ball that shallow. So they're just going to have to see if the next guy can get him home and end this thing.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. JT Realmuto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, this guy definitely holds the key to the inning here.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And a throw over to third. Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Hit hard to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Billy Hamilton comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
In is Joey Votto now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Now the 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Number 16 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Very important here with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes. And he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. And she'll take a look at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Eugenio Suarez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
In the air to straightaway right. Maben is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs on 2 hits. No. Number 16 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Sierra brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Scott Van Slyke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 35, Scott.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Miguel Rojas digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball hit hard to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And now bench 49. Management, obviously crucial in extra innings, and they're left with just 1 position player if they want to make a move here. Tomas Talis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Tomas Talis.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter,
Lewis
center fielder,
Bronson digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. One there. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still time. Brad Ziegler will come on now. At least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra inning. Devin Mesoraco will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jose Peraza stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Tucker Barnhart will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tucker Barnhart.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit to short. Rojas is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Billy Hamilton digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Dilson Herrera will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 15, Dilson
Starlin
Herrera.
Castro stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jared Hughes will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maben.
Cameron Maben steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Schebler is there. 2 down.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Justin Bohr steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
From the stretch, Martin Prado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Schebler, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. This game's all tied at 4. Scooter Gennett is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1-1, here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Wow, and I think
number
a sigh
16
of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line-out.
Stepping in now, number 16. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
Ball 1.
That counts 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning.
Right fielder.
The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Scott Schebler digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. JT Realmuto is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
You know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 90.
Sierra comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Nope,
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Miguel Rojas waits on deck. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Two up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Miguel Rojas will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Adam Duvall will stand in now to start the 14th.
Leading
And
off for the Reds.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm with you. How about a few runs? Yeesh.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Scott Van Slyke is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. It's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Jared Hughes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency act.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sierra is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Jose Peraza will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Still all square at 4. Brad Ziegler is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Ziegler.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Lewis Bronson comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
He's got to hurry. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
And the runner back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and he's back standing. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Cameron Maybin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it, and that's exactly what he did.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. He singled his last time up. Peralta is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground near home. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. This game's all tied at 4. Tucker Barnhart steps in to begin the inning.
For Cincinnati, catcher Tucker Barnhart.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home, too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Billy Hamilton.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Bohr comes up with it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
You get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figure if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Scooter Gennett comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Softly hit out towards short. Here's Castro for one. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there, knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
In now, number 16, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with one man out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott Shebler.
Scott Shebler takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield will probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Reds. Martin Prado will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette ranging into shallow right, makes the play, one away.
Oh, now batting.
They're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game. You talk about something that tanks your batting average. Ouch.
JT Realmuto stands into the box, 2 for 6 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Now here's the pitch. Sierra is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, I'm telling you, we'd be a lot better off if we got paid by the inning. This one seemed to go on forever, but they finally claimed the victory here as they shut the door in the 15th inning.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and